What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? HonestJ here from Honest Gamers J&D, here to do a review on the Matrix Awakens tech demo. If you guys are new to my channel, thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button now. Turn on the bell notifications to be notified of all future videos. Appreciate the comments, thumbs up, likes, love those. Appreciate them if you get them. So let's try this tech demo. From what I've seen, it looks pretty amazing. Since it uses the Unreal Engine currently that resides in the PlayStation 5.
Hi, I'm Thomas Anderson. Like many of you, I work with computers. I like the freedom I feel outside the limitations of the real world. But computers are also mirrors, reflecting back who and what we are and the choices we make, the worlds we build. They also confront us with questions about why we want to choose this or that. Why we want to make X instead of Y. Where do ideas of who we are and what we want even come from?
You take the red pill, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. This isn't real. What is real? How do you define real?
I love the Matrix movies.
For instance, I'm not even sure why I'm here. I remember waking up and thinking that I'm supposed to come here. That it was important for me to ask people, how do we know what is real? Hi, I'm Keanu Reeves. Over 20 years ago, I first played the character Thomas Anderson in the Matrix trilogy. Those films pioneered digital cinema with shots like bullet time. Back then, we talked a lot about where the digital age might take cinema and narrative. In an industry where actors have tried to remain perpetually young, we wondered about digital faces that could become immortal.
Hi, I'm Carrie Ann Moss, and I played Trinity in the Matrix films. 20 years ago, we asked ourselves how long it would be before faces and bodies
this is amazing.
as easily as we change clothes.
We wondered, what would identity mean in a completely digital world?
And what would reality mean when a world we can build feels as real as our own? What they wanted. They said they were fine with your theoretical mumbo jumbo, but I needed some sexy action.
Wow. Who said?
The marketing people.
It is really hard to tell that this is CGI.
We're supposed to have total creative control.
Welcome to the Matrix.
I sometimes miss this version of us.
Me too.
The hell are you doing back there?
sorry. I was told this is a sim preparing me to fight the system.
Right on. You know about this?
Yeah. So I'm supposed to be a little unreal.
Word of advice. Agents are bad. But whatever you do, stay the hell away from marketing. See you soon.
So, what now? Haven't you ever watched a movie before? Shoot the tires. Say no more. Get them off us. You drive. I'll shoot. Dodge this. Ready? Throw the car. Where's the roof? Sorry, boys. Of course they have a helicopter. Recover. Hang on. Up ahead. It's supposed to be safer. You guys just don't give up. Watch out. Okay, how about the big gun? Thought you never asked. You boys are gonna get a kick out of this. Come and get it. You again. Hold steady. Hell yeah! What are you doing? Time to hold this box down.
Well, some of the cinematics you can tell that it's CGI, but pretty dang cool. see now I get to mess with some of the things here about the tech demo. So I can change it from day or night. That's, of course, right there. That shows you all the textures that go into making the visuals, which is enormous texturalization. Pyramids again for the texture. Now looking here at the walk around, you can see the city looks pretty darn real. I wouldn't really call that a sprint, but as far as the graphic fidelity, it looks pretty darn good. Of course, I'm running across the street. You can see the textures from the wet ground and everything. I don't know if maybe just my TV can't render it that great. So now, get to fly around the city. Kind of look around. Now the tech demo itself is a little bit more impressive than what I'm seeing on my TV screen, so I don't know what's going on there. Like I said, I don't know if I have the TV set to high enough quality to render this or whatnot. As high as I saw it on the video. I mean, like I said, it still looks pretty sweet. Now, it says R1 to sprint. The problem is I don't think she's really sprinting. It looks more like a jog than a sprint. Now, on the tech demo, that looked pretty dang real looking in these things here. But, like I said, the overall impression of the graphics are still really pretty to look at. I mean, there are some parts of it where you can tell that it is CGI, and other parts you can't. Now, when you let the drone do it, you basically land anywhere you stop doing it. Now, some of the people are not as great as when you first saw Trinity and Neo, or should I say Carrie and Keanu. But, like I said, for the most part, the textures are pretty on this tech demo. Now, okay, I thought I was going to land on top of the sign. Apparently not. So there's not a whole lot more to the tech demo. I mean, you just basically get to walk around the city and just see the graphics and the quality of the shots. I mean, like I said, you can look at her and see that you can tell that she's CGI. Now, if I wanted to fly up, take a look in the window. Like I said, I don't know if it's just my screen for my TV or whatnot, but it's pretty easy to tell that this is still computer generated. Interesting. Oh, apparently I can drive too. Wonder if I broke the law, if I would get chased by anybody. Brake, reverse, throttle. So brake, reverse, and handbrake. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I break the law, see if something happens. There's a cop right there. See if they do anything. Nope. Guess it doesn't matter if you break the law in this tech demo, because no one's going to come after you. But let's see how fast this car can go. Oops. Looks like there is some clipping involved. The thing is in the middle of the engine, and I can't get out. So, not too much realism there if I got stuck like this. It's actually pretty funny if you think about it. I pierced the hood. I pierced the toast. If anyone gets that reference. So what? I pierced the toast. And is this light going to change, or are people just going to sit here and kind of... Okay, the light should change at some point here. At least I would think it would. Alright. Now I don't know if they're gonna make an actual game out of this one, or it's just kind of a tech demo to show what the Unreal Engine can do. So that remains to be seen. Now I'm guessing this is New York City, but I'm not being chased by a couple of my favorite cops from New York City, at least in one of my shows I like. It would be kind of funny if I had the Reagans chasing me down on this game from Blue Bloods. Like wave out the window like, hey Danny Reagan, how's going on? But, of course I don't know what town this is. I think they actually, in the end, they said in the demo, this is Chicago. So I don't think it's going to be, I don't think it's New York City. So I scoot in here between these. Now they didn't mention realistic crashes, so it would be interesting to see what happens if I crash this car. But it's such a pretty car. I don't know if I want to crash it, but it would be fun to see what happens. I notice that no one's getting out of my way either. I don't see pedestrians diving for cover. They're just like walking right through the road as if nothing's going on, as if a car's not barreling at them going 90 miles an hour. Well, I just had a collision going at about 80-something miles an hour and no real damage to the car. So I think that's a good indication that the tech demo is not, at least for a PlayStation and Xbox, it's not going to be on the same level as a tech demo that we saw on YouTube, where they were having a walkthrough of what's going on. Okay, now I have a minor scratch on the hood, and as you guys saw, it's probably going about 90-something miles an hour when I hit those cars. So, let's take this a step further. Let's see if there's a place for me to go off the road into the water. Okay, because this is a simulation, okay. Now I'm starting to damage this car, okay. Alright, where's that cop? I'm gonna see what happens. Nothing. Just pulls right back into place and does nothing. So, yeah, in the take demo, there's no repercussions for doing anything you do. People just act like nothing happened at all. Now, I wonder if I can pull someone out of their car and take their car from them. Apparently not. Okay. Well, and obviously hitting people is not actually hitting people because they just disappear into pixels, so they're rendered as well. So, but you can see the difference between the cycles of being in the sun and not being in the sun. The lighting quality is phenomenal. And that person just disappeared. I went right through them and they just disappeared. And nothing. Let's try this a different way. Let's see if I can get out that way. Nope. Can I get out of here? Yep. Taking a minivan, which won't have a very high speed. Okay. Turning radius is not very good either on the van. Alright, so good places I need to stop this. Alright, so as far as the tech demo goes, I am impressed by a lot of the graphics of it. Easy to maneuver and control things. Obviously, realistically, the van obviously would have about the same turning radius at high speed as a normal van would. Not like the sports car where you can turn on a dime even when you hit the brake. Graphic fidelity on this, I mean, you can tell by yourself looking at the environment. A lot of the environment is rendered very realistic. There are some parts that are easy to tell it's CGI, other parts not so much. I don't know if this is going to be made into a full game or not, but I definitely think it would be a cool concept if they kept working on it. So definitely try it out. Like I said, it is a demo. Definitely worth checking out on your own and just seeing how it goes. Not a lot of violence as far as blood. A lot of the stuff you saw in the beginning of the video where you're shooting the cars and cars flipping, as you can see, they pixelate. So it's not more like real world stuff when you shoot someone on other games where they fall, he just lays there and stuff like that. It's just, they actually disappear. So if you just want to try the tech demo out, just see what you can do. This is an E for everyone game because no one actually dies in a violent way. It's just you see how things happen. Other than that, like I said, if you haven't already subscribed to my video, please subscribe now to my channel. We'd love to have more subscribers. Give us a thumbs up and a like. Leave a comment in the comment section below. And one final thing, in a world where you can be anything, be kind to everyone. Alright? See you guys in the next video.